Kung Lao into another Kung Lao.
But if FASOLL wins, we might see a rematch. And if FASOLL causes the upset in beating Foxy Grandpa, what a statement to go into week 4 will he make by doing that?
Alright, so both players, again, here comes the full screen low hat stuff once again. I mean, the further away you are from the corner, the longer it takes for that low hat to really come back. But a lovely meter burn spin. Let's see what happens here. Again, as you mentioned, because the low hat did whiff, it took a while for it to come back onto his head.
Cimmerian with the hit confirm. Doesn't. Oh, it does manage to drop the combo, but will he get a punish? How much will he get from this? 1 bar used for the shocker.
He catches the string, restands, doesn't quite finish the combo, but he does do good damage without it. Double overhead into low. Really good stuff there for FASOLL.
Wow.
Oh, the trade. How about that?
Interesting trade there. I mean, they were two very different. Oh, and the corner carry. Just like that, Cimmerian is looking to really take this one. Oh, really good projectile from FASOLL. You use that medium projectile, I think they're just going to try and jump over the low hat as it will catch them on the way up. Oh, lovely jump back dive kick just to beat any kind of poke without having to spend the bar on the meter burn spin. Unfortunately, he is within chippable life now, so a comeback is going to be very hard. Yeah, and he spends the bar just to guarantee that round. I like FASOLL with the matchup knowledge. He knows that if Raiden commits to that double sort of thunder string, that you can jump out of the follow-up. And a good read on the projectile to get that throw.
Here comes him in the corner. Cimmerian is on full bar, but again, the lovely counter poke. That's one of the things that Kung Lao does so well, is just counter poking you all the time, telling you that it is not your turn to press a button.
Cimmerian with these these costly combo drops are really losing him a lot of damage, which could be bringing these rounds to his favor. Like at this point, you need to see much tighter execution.
FASOLL doing that constant run just to push him into the corner if he can. But obviously when, oh, lovely neutral jump there just to catch the jump kick.
Does manage to confirm from the string, just like that. I mean, only 10% damage, but the corner carry was what he needed. And that's what he got, and he does get the full crossover. How much damage will he convert this into? Will FASOLL break, or will he just take it?
Doesn't quite get the cancel he was after, but it does punish the dive kick. That is going to be a full punish, but he does break it.
Neither player with a lot of stamina right now. It's taken a long time to generate. Oh, and the trade on the neutral jump.
Oh, interesting wake-up teleport there, but Cimmerian still in this.
Looks like FASOLL jumping on prediction of the stream being finished. Cimmerian knew that, he jumped with it.
Oh, lovely neutral jump punch, but he does get the costly drop. But he gets it anyway. Oh, that was almost a disastrous drop, but he does pull it back.
I think combo drop into armor is like the ultimate mind game. Like the opponent wants to press buttons to punish you for your drop, but the armor will chew it up. Cimmerian knew that. It's the way just instantly keeping composed.
Oh, lovely convert. He's going to leave this into the restand. Good block there, blocking the mid there. This will restand once again. Doesn't quite get the combo.
I think he predicted the block. I think Cimmerian is just trying to build the meter right now so he can be brave with the armor interrupts, but a good punish on the EX spin. Clean punish on that string.
Oh, wow, that risky dive kick, but he gets a good payout there. This will be a full combo into corner carry. Here we go, what's next? Oh, it just tags that neutral jump. Lovely wake up.
Does manage to convert off it.
Oh, good stuff. Is this going to cost it? He's going to break. Good break. Has to break in that situation. Oh, the meter build. Here comes FASOLL. He's back in. FASOLL back in here. That whiff was important, and that is actually going to take game 1.
Wow, it's like Cimmerian with the delayed wake up, really trying to just wait for a move he could stand up and whiff punish, but he still didn't press buttons because he was worried about the spin. Even if the spin's not meter burned, it will still trade if done at neutral. Like it's still a threat if it's not meter burned.
He's challenging the strings.
Well, if you don't have armor, the spin is still a threat as if, you know, it was meter burned. Because if you can't armor through it, and he's got the spin, that's still something that you've got to really respect. But, you know, he waited for it, he played patiently, he didn't let it get to him, and he has managed to take game 1. Will we see FASOLL stick with Kung Lao?
I think so. I don't think that was the fault of Kung Lao. I mean, I think FASOLL will acknowledge that. Played really well. I mean, I do highly doubt he's not going to go Kung Lao again. I mean, like, as we mentioned, when these sets happen and you know that it's not the fault of the character and it's the fault of your own, or, you know, maybe that read you didn't make, or maybe that read you should have made, you know, that the character has nothing to do with a situation like that. So it's very much about just kind of pulling it through.
But FASOLL's no stranger to the situation. Like, he's been here week after week. He's been in countless tournaments through these years that we've been playing with him. So this is just one game down. He's got the time to bring this back and make himself this grand finalist today.
There you go. So again, full screen. Just getting some full screen presence there on the go.
Good read on the jump by Cimmerian. Doesn't quite get the anti-air from FASOLL. You say he went for it, but not quite enough. Really making the most of this hat not being on Kung Lao's head. Really making sure that he's going in when it's not there. It's one really good armored just challenge from Cimmerian, but he did unfortunately drop the combo, costing himself quite a lot of damage. FASOLL just bit by bit fighting his way out of the corner where he does want to be, but Cimmerian's put him straight back in again.
Here comes that corner pressure once again. It's one of those situations where the matchup knowledge of understanding that there is no hat on his head. Tries to convert, doesn't quite get it. And FASOLL fighting his way out of the corner. Now Raiden's in the corner. FASOLL on full bar. Oh, lovely neutral jump. And he's not going to break. He's going to have to save the meter.
Cimmerian just getting so much mileage out of that neutral jump right now. Just really just putting on a clinic of neutral jump.
Here comes this corner combo. This will be a hard knockdown. Unfortunately, does not get the combo he wanted. Oh, really good stuff there. That hat, just the hitbox on the jump is incredibly good.
No quite with punish from FASOLL there.
Full combo punish.
Ooh, FASOLL with a punish. Something I'm noticing FASOLL is doing quite often is if he has a breaker, he will make those raw reads on those restand, the dive kicks, just to get that threat out of there.
Really good restand. I think FASOLL did try and armor. Speaking of armor, Cimmerian answering back with his own armor there. Really good stuff. Has to break in that situation, otherwise it will cost him the game. Tries to punish the teleport, but doesn't quite get it. This next setup is massive. Oh, and he commits into the overhead. I mean, I respect the attempt. I really respect the attempt there. You know, you can tell he really wanted to go in for the. Overhead. I think that was all or nothing. If the overhead lands, he saves himself and he's taken the round.
Well, if you're playing a character like Kung Lao that has that raw counter poke, that ability to just hit that button. Again, if Kung Lao is down on life, that in itself is going to become something against him, because when Cimmerian's got all that health to work with, he is not pressing buttons. He has no reason to try and press buttons there. So if the spin came like it did, there was no reason for him to hit buttons, which is why it worked.
I mean, as I said, though, I do respect the attempt. I mean,
yeah, of course. You have to go
you
for
bet it all. Sometimes you'll be in a situation where you bet it all.
You win some, you lose some.
Yeah, basically. I mean, in that situation, if he armored, if he got the overhead, he won. But if it was blocked, then he lost the game. But he was going to lose the game anyway. You know, in that situation, he was chippable. Cimmerian had armor. Cimmerian had, you know, means to win without
There's
that.
only so patient you can play when your life bar is that low.
Exactly. I mean, sometimes, you know, a comeback is not a player sitting full screen the whole game. A comeback is made from a player being aggressive and dedicating to just gut reads. That's how comebacks are generally made. You know, players, they realize they have to go all or nothing. And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Players are going into the next game now. It doesn't look we're still going to have Kung Lao versus
We're going to be one match away from seeing a UK versus Greece final once again.
Once again. Against Raiden versus Kung Lao once again, but a different Greek player. How about that?
Yeah, you might surprise us in the final if he gets there. I mean, you know, FASOLL can make this comeback. Cimmerian did it before. FASOLL can do it. We've just got to see. I mean, no hat, so he hasn't. But it came back, drew back mid-block string. And again, whenever FASOLL has that dive kick, I see him going. Whenever he's got a breaker, sorry, I see him going to that dive kick quite often.
Both players feeling each other out a little bit right now. Low hat once again, jumping back. I'm not sure he's actually predicting something there. Oh, nice. I think sometimes though, when you press a button after low hat, you're telling the Kung Lao player, I press buttons. So it kind of maybe almost in that regard baits him into doing a meatman spin. Like right there, you can tell he's waiting for something. But that will be a full combo.
How much damage will Cimmerian be able to bag off this?
Oh, lovely combo into the 40% restand, into more pressure and meter
build. He's trying to build bar, I think. He's just trying to go for it.
That's going to be a full combo. Doesn't quite get it again. Cimmerian with these drops, but it really doesn't look that important right now. That's going to be a full trade once again. Oh, again with a costly combo drop.
And again, FASOLL keeping himself composed. He still knows he can do that against the string. The matchup knowledge is showing at the moment. Can he make this round come back?
He has no bar. This will chip, but not quite.
Wow.
Match point, Cimmerian. Cimmerian's one round away from being your second grand finalist.
Round 2.
That'd be the difference between 75 placement points and 50.
And these will add up over the end of the league. FASOLL trying to play this sort of slightly zoney game right now.
It takes so long for the hat to come back if you throw that standard hat though. I mean, like, you have to be very careful when you chuck that out, and the good read.
FASOLL not really going for many meat burn spins anymore.
Well, the thing is, it's been costing him so much health. It's a matter of just, you know, questioning, is it worth it? Sit with no bar. This is a bad place for Kung Lao to be. No meter in the corner against Thunder God Raiden.
The combo will not kill, but this next setup will take it. Cimmerian swiftly in that round will be your second grand
celebratory. Whatever it is. Nivek did that as well. Is that a Greek thing? Is that like a Greek celebration?
They like to shock themselves. How about that? I mean, they like it. It's good. That was really strong, though. I mean, that round at the end. I mean, it's the restand from the lightning ball that is so strong.
Well, in that situation, like, that is a nightmare situation to get out of. Like, Raiden's back 2, as I've said so many times.